Have you noticed quiet changes in someone you love? Small things, subtle behaviors that feel different lately, but you can't quite explain why. Maybe they're sleeping more, talking less, their smile comes a little slower, or not at all. We don't like to think about the end. It's painful, uncertain, and so often unexpected. But here's something most people don't realize. The body doesn't give up all at once. It whispers first, through small signs, gentle shifts, and if we're paying attention, we can catch those whispers before they turn into silence. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 gentle but powerful signs that someone may be nearing the final stage of life, months or even a year before it happens. These are not meant to scare you. They're meant to help you love deeper, listen more, and make each remaining moment truly count. Let's begin. Number 1, they start letting go of daily routines. Have you noticed your loved ones slowly stepping away from the everyday rhythms they used to care about? Maybe they stop reading the newspaper, even though it was once part of their morning ritual. Maybe they forget or simply stop watering their garden, or they no longer seem to mind if their clothes are mismatched, or if the house is a little dusty. This isn't laziness, it's not giving up. It's often the body and mind gently pulling away from the outside world, making room for rest, quiet, and reflection. When routines fade, it may be a sign they're transitioning inward. That doesn't mean we should force them to get back to normal. Instead, we should offer comfort, ask gentle questions, and simply be there. Number 2, their social circle narrows dramatically. If your loved one has started declining visits, skipping family gatherings, or spending more time alone, it may not be depression, it might be instinct. As people approach the end of life, many feel a natural urge to simplify their world. They begin to prioritize a few close connections over many. They value quiet over noise, stillness over stimulation. They may say less, but what they do say becomes more meaningful. This withdrawal isn't always sadness, it can be a way of conserving energy, of preparing emotionally. If this sounds familiar, don't take it personally. Instead, be one of the few they do want close. Your presence, calm, quiet, and loving, means more than words. Number 3, they speak about the past more than the present. Have you ever sat beside someone older and noticed their stories suddenly turn more nostalgic? They start recalling names you've never heard, places they haven't seen in decades, childhood memories, long-lost friends, even mistakes they never spoke of before. This isn't just memory, it's meaning. As the end nears, the mind starts to reflect, not just on what happened but why it mattered. This is often the time when people seek closure, peace, or forgiveness even without realizing it. If your loved one is telling old stories, listen closely. They may be offering more than words. They may be passing down lessons, hopes, regrets, and even quiet goodbyes. Don't brush them off. These moments may be some of the most sacred you'll ever share. Number 4, their sleep patterns shift deeply. We all know that sleep changes as we age, but there's a deeper shift that can happen in the final chapter of life. Longer naps, shorter nights, or sometimes the reverse, restlessness, confusion, or waking at odd hours. They may begin sleeping through meals or spending whole afternoons with their eyes closed, but not quite asleep. This isn't just getting older. It's often the body preparing, conserving energy, slowing down its rhythms hour by hour. During this stage, try not to force alertness or routines. Instead, focus on comfort, soft lighting, calming voices, a familiar touch on the hand. These small things become everything. Remember, they're not trying to be distant. They're just listening to a part of themselves that's tuning into a new frequency. Number 5, there's a quiet peace or a subtle change in awareness. One of the most profound and often misunderstood signs is this: a quiet peace. Sometimes, after a long illness or a difficult season of life, a person reaches a moment of unexpected calm. They may smile more softly, their breathing becomes more steady, their mood lifts. They might even say something that sounds like closure, "I'm tired," or "I think I'm ready." Other times, you may notice small shifts in awareness. They may speak to people who aren't there, glance at corners of the room as if seeing something you can't. They may say things like, "I'm going home soon," even if they're already in bed. This can be unsettling, but many believe it's simply the soul preparing. The mind, spirit, and body aligning toward rest. Whether you see this peace or not, your presence is what matters most. Your love, your listening, your understanding. Final thoughts. Death is not a moment, it's a process, and that process often begins quietly. The greatest gift we can offer our aging loved ones is not to avoid the truth, but to face it with tenderness and love. If someone you care about is showing any of these 5 signs, don't panic, don't rush. Instead, lean in, be present, say what matters, hold their hand, laugh if you can, cry if you need to, and cherish every moment, even the quiet ones, because when the time comes, you'll know you gave your love fully and that you listened to the whispers before they became silence. If this video spoke to you, please comment 1 below to let me know you're here. If you'd like more videos on elder care, life reflections, or healing conversations, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Your presence here means everything. Now go make someone you love feel seen today.